The Dragon's Lair. The sun rose over the misty mountains as Kieran adjusted his armor, ready for the journey that would change his life forever. Lyra, her robes flowing like water, whispered an incantation that summoned a glowing map to guide their path to the hidden valley. The enchanted forest surrounding the valley seemed to breathe with magic, its trees whispering ancient secrets as the duo ventured deeper. Kieran's sword hummed with anticipation, sensing the proximity of the legendary dragon they sought, and his heart pounded in sync with it. Lyra's eyes sparkled with curiosity as they encountered a mysterious stone bridge covered in ancient runes that pulsed with energy. Crossing the bridge, they found themselves in a valley untouched by time, where ruins of an ancient civilization lay scattered like forgotten memories. A soft breeze carried the scent of blooming flowers mixed with something metallic, hinting at the treasures hidden within the ruins. As they approached the first ruin, a group of griffins circled above, their golden eyes watching the intruders with suspicion. Kieran's hand tightened around his sword hilt, but Lyra gestured for peace, her calming aura soothing the griffins into retreat. They entered the ruin, where faded murals depicted the rise and fall of an ancient kingdom that had once thrived in the valley. In the center of the ruin, a pedestal held a glowing crystal, pulsating with power, but Lyra warned against touching it too soon. Kieran's curiosity got the better of him, and as he reached for the crystal, the ground beneath them rumbled ominously. The earth split open, revealing a hidden chamber below, where an eerie blue light beckoned them to descend further. They climbed down, finding themselves in a chamber filled with ancient armor and weapons, relics of long-forgotten warriors. Lyra sensed a protective enchantment over the items, and together they carefully navigated the room without disturbing the slumbering magic. At the far end of the chamber, a mural depicted a mighty dragon guarding a sacred artifact, its eyes glowing with wisdom and sorrow. Lyra deciphered the ancient script beneath the mural, learning that the dragon was not merely a guardian but a protector of something far greater. Kieran felt a strange connection to the dragon, as if the creature's story was somehow intertwined with his own destiny. Suddenly, a shadow passed over the chamber, and they looked up to see Thorin, the dragon, watching them with a mix of curiosity and wariness. Thorin's voice, deep and resonant, filled the chamber, demanding to know why they had come to disturb the valley's peace. Kieran spoke of their quest for knowledge and understanding, hoping to prove their intentions were honorable and just. Lyra added that they sought not to steal, but to learn, and to protect the secrets of the valley from falling into the wrong hands. Thorin considered their words, his great wings folding as he landed softly before them, eyes still glowing with ancient wisdom. The dragon revealed that the valley's treasures were not mere artifacts, but powerful tools that could reshape the world if misused. Thorin explained that the artifact he guarded was the heart of the valley's magic, a source of unimaginable power that must remain hidden. Kieran and Lyra listened in awe, realizing that their quest was far more dangerous and significant than they had anticipated. Thorin shared the tale of the valley's fall, of how greed and ambition had led to its ruin, and how he had taken on the role of protector. The dragon's duty was to ensure that history did not repeat itself, to guard the valley and its secrets from those who would abuse them. Lyra felt a deep respect for Thorin's sacrifice and dedication, understanding the burden of his eternal vigilance over the valley. Kieran asked Thorin if they could help protect the valley, pledging their swords and spells to the dragon's cause. Thorin, touched by their offer, explained that their true test was not in fighting, but in resisting the temptation of power. The dragon led them to the heart of the valley, where the artifact lay hidden, its power thrumming through the earth like a heartbeat. The artifact was a crystalline orb, radiating a light so pure and intense that it illuminated the entire chamber with an ethereal glow. Kieran and Lyra marveled at its beauty, but also felt the weight of its power, understanding why it had to be kept hidden. Thorin warned them that even the purest intentions could be corrupted by such power, urging them to leave it undisturbed. They reluctantly agreed, recognizing the wisdom in Thorin's words, and vowed to protect the valley's secret with their lives. As they turned to leave, a rustle in the shadows revealed Fiona, the thief, who had been following them in search of her own gain. Fiona's eyes gleamed with greed as she stepped forward, intent on claiming the artifact for herself, unaware of its true nature. Kieran drew his sword, ready to defend the valley, but Thorin intervened, his presence alone enough to make Fiona hesitate. The dragon's gaze bore into Fiona, showing her the consequences of her actions if she chose the path of greed over wisdom. Trembling, Fiona dropped to her knees, the reality of what she almost unleashed dawning on her, and she begged for forgiveness. Thorin, with a deep sigh, accepted her remorse, warning her that the valley's secrets must never leave its boundaries. Fiona promised to abandon her thieving ways, having learned a valuable lesson in the shadow of the mighty dragon. Kieran and Lyra watched as Thorin escorted Fiona out of the chamber, ensuring she would no longer be a threat to the valley. With Fiona gone, Thorin turned back to Kieran and Lyra, gratitude and trust now reflected in his ancient eyes. The dragon explained that their journey was not over, for they still had much to learn about the valley's history and purpose. Thorin guided them through the valley, revealing hidden paths and long-forgotten shrines dedicated to the ancient guardians. Each shrine told a story of sacrifice and duty, deepening Kieran and Lyra's understanding of the valley's significance. As they reached the final shrine, Thorin revealed the true nature of the valley. It was a sanctuary, a place of refuge for magic. The valley was a haven for magical creatures and artifacts, a delicate balance that Thorin had sworn to protect at all costs. Kieran and Lyra realized that their role was not just to protect the valley, but to ensure that its magic remained a force for good. They thanked Thorin for his guidance and wisdom, feeling a profound connection to the valley and its ancient guardians. As they prepared to leave, Thorin gifted them each a small token, a symbol of their bond with the valley and its secrets. Kieran received a pendant carved with the image of a dragon, while Lyra was given a crystal infused with the valley's magic. The dragon's parting words echoed in their minds as they left the valley, reminding them of the responsibility they now bore. They emerged from the valley, the sun setting behind them, casting long shadows that danced like memories of their adventure. Kieran and Lyra knew that they would return one day, but for now, they carried the valley's secrets in their hearts. Their journey had taught them that true strength lay not in power, but in the wisdom to know when to let go and protect. As they rode into the distance, the valley remained hidden and safe, guarded by the dragon and the promise of its new protectors.